All
How
right.
about this? I'll give you 15 minutes of heat, sponsored by Miami Lakes Auto Mall, Kendall Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, home of the $8,000 trade, Kendall Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.com, only because there's a little bit of correlation between the Heat and the Dolphins, this particular question that was sent to Ira Winderman in the Sun Sentinel. Ira, now the Dolphins know how the Heat feel by losing Christian Wilkins, Andrew Van Ginkel, and Brandon Jones. It's like the Heat losing Gabe Vincent and Max Strus last summer. Free agency sucks. Here's what Ira says. And the Dolphins also lost Robert Hunt. But beyond that, first some perspective, because the loss of Christian Wilkins would be closer to the Heat losing Bam Adebayo. But such is life in salary cap worlds. The difference in the NFL is it is far easier to restructure contracts, something that is not a thing in the NBA with its ironclad guarantees. To your greater point, the losses of Max Strus and Gabe Vincent clearly have been felt. But to the Heat's credit, they've been able to mostly fill gaps. The Heat long have stood as a destination franchise when it comes to filling such gaps, as the recent buyout market demonstrated. Now we will see if the same is for the Dolphins and what they're building under Mike McDaniel. You read between the lines there, Ira saying Gabe Vincent stinks. Max Strus stinks.
The roster construction of the NBA is apples and oranges to the NFL. It's the salary caps, how many people it is. You get 3-4 dogs in the NBA, you can show out. You can't get 4 people in the NFL and show out. You'll get your ass whooped with only 4 dogs. Like, it's 22 starters.
Ira points out one of the big keys there is you can restructure these contracts in the NFL. You can't do that in the NBA. You can just agree to take less money.
Mm-hmm. And who's doing that?
Udonis did it. Dwayne Wade did it. Hassan Whiteside did not do it. That's why Dwayne Wade ended up leaving.
And Dwayne Wade did it because he wanted Chris Bosh and LeBron to be here.
Yeah. No, people do it. People do it.
Yeah.
Because in the NFL, you hear it all the time. Jalen Ramsey actually sent out a tweet today that was like, hey, just so you all know, restructuring does not mean that I took less money.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the NFL, you restructure, but you get the same. I remember Tom Brady famously restructured his contract. And it was like, look at the discount that he's taking this season to help build the team around him. And he wasn't taking less money. It was just being deferred or paid out in a different fashion. Yeah.
Yeah, no. And NFL too, like it's I would say the NFL, like the UD situation where him and Riley and all them, and now he has a job there. Like that situation in basketball with the limited number of people that are in the organization, like you can get real personal, relationships and talk it out. NFL's, it stands for not for long. Like Dan Marino is one of the only ex-players I know that was there. Sam Madison, like think about the ex-players that are part of organizations. They were all pros and they're working their tails off to try to stay there. It's not like the NBA. I don't want to say UD doesn't do a lot, Zoe doesn't do a lot, but it's way more personal in the NBA than it is in the NFL.
I can't believe 15 minutes of heat wasn't about Hassan Whiteside cooking the onion volcano yesterday at Benihana.
Tell you what, first of all, I didn't know that he did stuff on behalf of the Heat.
Well, he didn't until today.
Okay,
until
but where did that come from? Like all of a sudden he's at a Heat event at Benihana. Now so he's back in the good graces. There's the video, Crowder. Here's Hassan Whiteside, and he is creating the onion volcano, which is a famous move at any hibachi restaurant. And he does it very well. Show that again, Solana. Show it one more time. That's a quality onion volcano.
He
bends over it, though. That's probably not a good move for a chef. You never know. You get an errant flame here and there.
Is that Zoe? Zoe was making food, too?
Zoe and Goran Dragic, too, was out there.
So when did this happen? What did I miss that Hassan Whiteside and Goran Dragic are doing Heat events?
Mm-hmm.
What
Well,
when did this happen?
Hassan just retired.
Correct. He's working for Benihana now. Oh, he wasn't part of the Heat event. He was just the chef. No, but isn't that funny that he's doing a Heat event? I was so surprised by that. I love the fact that he's doing the onion volcano at Benihana. But weren't you surprised, Solana, that it was like I have not heard his name other than when he came. Who was it? Sacramento was the first team that he came back with.
Well, no, I mean, he was traded to Portland, and then he bounced
That's right.
around a couple
Yeah.
teams. He was, I think, most recently
No, but
with
Portland,
Utah.
who I was thinking of when he first left Portland, he came back and he did hey, Hassan Whiteside, yippee, and they got shooters and whatever. But you don't hear his name at all. And when you do, it's hacks like us bringing it up as a mistake and a black mark on Pat Riley's legacy and all this stuff. All of a sudden, I see him last night. He's at this Heat event making hibachi. We're all good.
I mean, he retired, right? And
Yeah.
it's been a couple years. It's been a couple years.
I'm the only guy that loved this guy. I'm thrilled he's back in the fold. The only Heat shirt my wife has is a Hassan Whiteside shirt. I'm the guy who always says, Spo should have used him the way that he was intended to be used.
Yeah.
Blame Spo. That's your.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
he
We
does.
saw what he was doing.
Racist.
He was a traditional big. All of a sudden, they're like, yeah, but that's not what you're going to do. You just gave me $100 million based off what you see me do. Like you literally you chose me over Dwayne Wade because you saw what I can do. And now you're going to pull me after 8 minutes on the court and paint me as the bad guy?
Gave you $100 million. Run the 0.5.
No. Play me the way that you know I can play. I'm doing it with blocks.
Yeah.
Be
The
Joel
problem is,
Embiid.
yeah, the problem is the way that you can do it does nothing for us other than not make the playoffs.
You know what? I saw to that point he disappeared till he retired. Where now he's at a basketball and he wants to be attached to a top-notch organization. I'm not just kissing the Heat's butt, but if I was a retired player to play for the Heat, Caron Butler, he's back. Think about it now. You would love to be attached to Pat Riley. You'd love to be attached to Spo. You'd love to be attached to this organization.
What I consider to be great Heat resumes, and they were part of, like, they were always beloved. Hassan Whiteside was not beloved. He was begrudged. People turned on him so quickly, and then he left, and we've got shooters, and did we lambaste him for that? But I'm with you. Like, hey, you want to hang out in your retirement days with Joe Cronin, or do you want to hang out during your retirement with Pat Riley, Zoe, maybe make a little hibachi? Hello?
No, I like the phrase you use, hang out. I'm retired and I'm sitting on 150 million. I'm gonna be in Miami because it's fun and the weather's great. Why wouldn't I get back in cool with the Heat so I can do some events and stay relevant and also live on South Beach, run around and party all day? That's what I think the angle is.
That's cool. Like I like the idea of Hassan hanging out with Miami, doing some charity events. Yesterday was a great charity event at Benihana. I like that idea. But Crowder, you brought up Caron Butler or Chris Quinn. Those guys are on Spo's coaching staff. Eric Carmen has a better chance of being on Spo's coaching staff than Hassan Whiteside.
No, being around a great organization.
You just make a joke about the singer that just died yesterday?
Well, it's not a joke. I'm being 100% honest. There's no chance Hassan Whiteside has a chance to be on Eric Spoelstra's coaching
I
staff.
feel like that's too soon.
Is it? I apologize. It's just the first name that popped up. It's too dark. My bad.
Huh. It was just a little shocking turn. It was quite the turn.
Did you hear how happy and playful Hawk and myself were?
I just want to make that very clear here. We're not putting Hassan Whiteside anywhere near the Heat's coaching staff. He could be around the organization.
2 weeks ago.
Who is Hassan
if I said
gonna coach?
No, he could coach. I'm telling
Hawk.
you,
Hassan is gonna coach someone.
You guys have doubted Hassan Whiteside for too damn long, and I'm tired of it. And if I had said 2 weeks ago, hey, Solana, guess who's going to be at a Heat charity event? Hassan Whiteside. He'd have said, you know who's got a better chance of being there? I don't know. Who was dead 2 weeks ago? Somebody dead from 2 weeks ago. he would have made that joke. So listen, don't sleep on Hassan becoming a coach. This is the first step.
I know, yeah, Hawk. I want him to work with Bam, really teach him how to play the game.
I'll fight you, man. I will fight you right now.
I can't wait to see you how your opinion changes when he gets hired and you're on your preheat show. What a glorious night here, Tommy, with Hassan Whiteside finally joining the coaching staff. Something we've all been waiting for.
A great story, you know, the first undrafted player by Miami to turn into a max player, and now he can pave the way for the next young and up-and-coming star.
Many Heat haters would have considered dead rock stars before Hassan Whiteside, but not us here in the Heat weekly broadcast booth.
See it now. 8 seconds left. Spo turns to Son. Hey, Son, what you think we should run? It's a deal, bro. It's a deal, bro. Hassan's coaching.
By the way, what do you guys think about a guy cooking hibachi in cargo shorts? Any thoughts on that?
I love a cargo short.
Yeah,
Hawk
he's got a great look. I love it. I love the hair now.
Hey, Solana, I say on this show, bro, you're on an island with disliking cargo shorts.
I'd much prefer the guy in the cargo shorts than the capri pants.
Yeah, you got them high waters on. No socks, shoes.
Cargo shorts were good up until 2007, and you guys just didn't get the memo. Don't hate on me because I've got style. You guys are still rocking a pair of shorts with 18 pockets in them. What the hell do you need all those pockets for?
Because I can carry items.
That's right. You can't even carry your item in your pants because they're too damn tight.
Well, meat showing down his legs. You can see the imprint of his cell phone, keys in his back pocket. You can't carry any items, man. And
they're not comfortable. That's the thing. Like I mean, these people, they wear these skinny jeans, these capri pants. They're not comfortable.
They're not. Company that likes capri pants and the pants you wear, Solana, is Monostat 7.
Let me go down Crowder's IG. Maybe Ty wants to talk about capri pants. I've seen the outfits Asia's been buying you, buddy.
Oh, Jack, you can't never see Lil Channing.
You wore a leather t-shirt. You wore a leather t-shirt.
I done seen Lil Alex. I done seen Lil Alex too many times for you to get on me about how tight my pants are. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You okay?